Hey beautiful, let's get into our first tutorial, which is going to be a one color eyeshadow look. Now, to make any of your eyeshadow looks work, you're going to always see me start right here in this process, which is priming the eye. You can use an eyeshadow primer, or some companies call it an eyeshadow base. Either way, you want to make sure that you get you one. All right, get you one and make sure that you apply this to your lid before you put on any eyeshadow. If you don't use primer, your shadow is going to crease or smear, especially, and that's really because the oil that actually builds in our eyes naturally. Okay, so I'm using a lighter color because I want the color purple that we're using here, S1, to pop really well. If you use a darker eyeshadow primer, it's going to help the color be a little bit darker. Okay, so I'm using a lighter color, pat in that shadow and tap off that excess so that fallout does not fall on your face. Now we're starting at the bottom of the lid, the inner corner, excuse me, and then the bottom of the lid. Now, you can start in any area, but I find that when I start to the front of the eye and that bottom lid area, that it makes it a little bit easier. Right here, I'm showing you to make sure that you go up to your crease. You find your crease by taking your finger and then opening your eyes. Where you feel that fold of your skin, that is your crease area. For some of you who may have fuller eyelids, you may not even have to do that to find your crease. But for those who may have hooded eyes, or AKA extra skin, on your eyelids, that's a great way to find it. Now I'm patting the purple eyeshadow all over the eyeshadow primer. Patting is super duper important because it's going to make sure that we get the best color payoff of the eyeshadow. You end up using less eyeshadow when you're patting. If you swipe, what's going to happen is that you're going to get some of the color intensity, and then on the rest of the eye, it won't be the same intensity, and it's just going to smear off, and we don't want that. Nice and even. So you're going to pat this eyeshadow all over the lid until you cover up all of the eyeshadow primer. You're going to do this on both eyes, all right? So that you get that great color intensity that you want, then that's when you can stop. If you don't feel like you got the color payoff you want, keep patting it on until you get the color payoff that you desire. So I feel like I've got it here. So now let's get into blending. I'm using a small blending brush, and at first I'm not going to even use any eyeshadow. I'm just going to use what's left on my lid, and I'm doing a windshield wiper motion going back and forth to blend that shadow out. Now you might be a buffer, so you might want to just buff in one spot and then move on to the other area. Either way is perfectly fine, but I'm doing windshield wiper back and forth, and then I will tap in lightly into that same color S1 and get a little bit of that color, so that way I can kind of make that part a little bit even. All right, so you're gonna do this back and forth, and we're gonna do this on both eyes. You want to make sure that you get that nice even clean look where you can't see where you started and where you stopped from the initial patting. Now I'm just lining the lid with a little bit of eyeliner. You can use a liquid eyeliner or you can use a pencil. I chose Maria eyeliner this time just to move a little bit faster with myself. And then after doing that, we're going to go in with Lette mascara and get those lashes right. All right, you know I got 5 of them, but we're going to get them together with Lette. Make sure you clean off the excess mascara before you put it to your eyelid. That way keep you from getting mascara all over your eyeshadow. And then we're done. We are done with the eye look. But first, I have to even out the face, and then I'm gonna show you a lip combo here. All right, so I even out my face really good with a little bit of concealer and setting powder, and now I'm lining my lip with Coffee lip liner. This is a nice deep brown, which is perfect for this eye look because you're getting a combination of a popping eye and a neutral lip. And then I'm going in with Nicki lip gloss. Okay, so she has that peachy undertone, so it gives you a nice neutral with a pop with this purple eyeshadow combo. Of course, you don't have to stay here in the neutral zone, but this definitely works for everyday look. You can wear this to work just to give you a little pop against your black outfit for the day, or you can take Lette, all right, which is our liquid matte lipstick in a nice bold pink, and you can put Lette on if you want to wear this look going out. And baby, it's a look. It didn't take much. We didn't use a bunch of eyeshadows, just one color eyeshadow, and you are done. Now you have 2 ways to wear one eyeshadow look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions for me or you just want to give me some feedback, drop them in the comments. Peace out.